EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Southern Hemisphere and the historic city of Sao Paulo, Brazil. And tonight we've got an AFC matchup in store for you, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the LA Chargers. Game number 2 on this year's NFL schedule. Happy to have you with us. The Chiefs, the Chargers, underway from Brazil. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Brings up 2nd and 7. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7.
Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
To avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go, set. Red, 38. Hut.
To throw now, here's Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Set, hut. 52, blue. Ready.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Let's go now. Blue, 32.
Throwing. Love. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Looking to put a drive together.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
To throw, it's Milton. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
Come on, go.
Here's Milton. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Chargers will take over here just shy of the 30. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And that's going to be good for the Chargers' first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Set.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. He takes this one down. 46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. Not sure that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 31.
Down. Yellow.
Love now. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Ready
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
33, yellow. Slide through. Set cut.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Ready, set.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Smash, red. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. Hard throw, incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
On the double.
Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
52 blue. Hut.
Here's Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The KC offense out of the hunt. these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
Here's Milton now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. A first down carry for Henry. Stops short of the 25, and that second effort got him a couple extra. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
A quick throw here out to Brown. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 27 yards. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Love. That's caught by Myers. And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down back and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
61 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking at mid-season form here in the opener. Now 2nd and 3.
Come on, set, ready.
Love, they go play action now. Open man down the field, that's Burden. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
Switch, yep, set. Ready?
Here's Jacobs. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line down at the 2. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Ready?
And they turn their power game to try to get in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Xander Horvath taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
The score, Chargers 7, Chiefs 6.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Here we go.
We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Milton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now a 2nd and 10.
65. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. 18. 5 here.
Now Milton. That's taken in by Palmer. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Trap 50. Trap 50.
Now they'll audible to something else.
19 Lions.
To throw is Milton. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Throwing is Milton. Makes a connection with his running back, Derrick Henry. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
Ready, 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 ready.
Off the play fake. Milton. He's got Derrick Henry again. Back-to-back catches. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Okay, ready.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. Bronco 80.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. Patterson's kick is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 49-yard line.
Set, hut. Red, 38.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Myers. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this is going to be no good. He missed it off to the left, and they'll remain down by 2. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll look to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here that's complete. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. A big play there for KC. 41 yards. So a good grab there. And here's a guy, he had to learn the offense quick, just picked up as a free agent earlier this week.
And usually there's a connection, isn't there? A past coach, someone from the front office who knew him from before and thought that he could help this team.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
Hurt. Here we go.
They'll run it again with Henry. And the Chiefs are going to have it 1st and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3.
That solid gainer will put them on the doorstep of the end zone. More importantly, it gives them a fresh set of downs. Nice work right there.
Let's go now. Panther 60.
Now a receiver in motion left.
Go.
Henry. Going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Open man is Naylor. He's got it. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Jalen Naylor, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point try now for Patterson. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
16, Chargers 7.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Down. 45. White. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. Finding room at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Black, 95. 6, mega. Set, go.
Back to throw now on first down. He's got this complete to Burton. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Ready up.
10 at the 32-yard line.
Set. 10, black. Clock, 10. Hut.
To throw now. Here's Love. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Now a give to Jenkins running right. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down.
White, 33, yellow, smash, red.
Defense rallies and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Blaster, 6. Black shot. Set.
Throwing. Love. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Jacoby Myers, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chargers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is down to 2. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Third quarter of a two-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down. Brown goes in motion left. From the gun on third down. Milton. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Let's go. Black, 95. Ready?
Now Love. Very quick throw. He's got Myers. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3.
50, green. Cut.
Back to throw. Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On the ready.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 32-yard line.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Blue, 32.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on 3rd down.
33, 6, mega.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead.
Ready. Check White, 45, White.
Love will sneak it. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Chargers put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. Aubrey now for the point after. He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead.
It's the score. Chargers 21, Chiefs 16.
So after after the touchdown. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Second and 10. Palmer going to go in motion left. Here's Milton.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Milton now to throw. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. 39 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
That one complete to Hill. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He can really smell 800 catches right now because that last one puts him at 799, knocking on the door. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
19 Lions.
To throw, it's Milton. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. That's Zach Harrison who forced his way in to drop him. Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Go check.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
18, 5 here. Mustang 19. Cut 19. Buffalo 18. Go.
Back to throw. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if he can make someone miss in the open field.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go.
Hawk 70. Let go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Trey Palmer, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for two to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3.
The Chiefs will set up for the
Extra
two-point
guard.
conversion.
Hurt. Right there, hurt. Warrior 70.
They'll try and throw for it. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the fourth. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Return up past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red 38. Striker 3-3. Set.
Love. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Drill green. Hut.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
But I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high-five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I tell her before. Got kicked out of the Trump resort.
Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the two-point try.
Set. Ready. 43 rail. Yellow. 22. Ready.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11.
He'll look to throw. That's caught by Palmer. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
He's back to throw. Now a run here off the arc. Throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And that one's going to come up short. Low throw. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Here we go, here we go. Warriors, 70. Go street. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Milton. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now.
19 Lions. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
1 final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's caught. And they've won the football game. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.